Hey everyone, Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and welcome to episode 37 of Let's Platinum Dark Souls 3. Alright, so before we continue to Lothric Castle, I've gone ahead and used the Coiled Sword Fragment to return to Firelink Shrine. We're gonna level up a little bit. Oh yeah, you probably saw the Give Eyes of Firekeeper to her. I will not do that at the moment. I'm gonna level up Vitality once. That's what I'm gonna do. Let's have a look. Now, I'm going to see if I can wear the winged light leggings. No, okay, by 0.1%, damn. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to level up Vitality one more time. Now let's see. Okay, so this will give me a teensy bit of an upgrade. That's a slight downgrade. Yeah, this is much better. Alright, so I'm going to put the winged knight leggings on. And we're going to leave it like that for the time being. The reason I wanted to do that was because I feel like there's only one more upgrade that I need in terms of like increasing my weight, and that's to change my sword, but I'm still not going to do that just yet. So we're just going to leave that like that, and now I can use all my future upgrade points to level up Vigor, Endurance, and Strength. And having said that, I'm only about 3,000 points away, so what was it, 50, 200, 400, 800, I think this is 2,000? 1,000. Okay, so I may as well use this one times 2, or actually, you know what, let's use the next one, times 1. 2,000? There we go, much better. I don't know if that'll be enough. Let's have a look. No, I'm just shy. 400 points. Alright, that's good. There's a 400 one. 50, 200, 400. And there we go. That should be enough. Alright, and now, since I've got the Vitality to 35, let's keep going with Vigor. Pump that up to 30, and then we'll do Endurance, and then we're pretty much at equilibrium. Okay, so you can see that she's blind. She's got this mask on, or at least, you know, it might not necessarily mean that she's blind, but we can assume that. The Shrine Handmaid also, I think, is kind of blind. Oh, there is one more thing I need to do actually. Let's see if this works. 200, 400. Let's get an 800 here, because I think once we do that, we can get. Oh, I must have purchased it already. Yeah. I wrote it in my guide. I think I purchased it earlier. Yep. Wow, if I hadn't purchased the white soapstone and the dried finger and possibly some other stuff, I probably would have had enough, almost exactly enough of 3 or 4 levels or whatever it was. Okay, so let's go here to Lothric before we continue. What? Ah, damn it. That was way too... Hang on, let me see if he says anything else about it. Hopefully...
The eyes show a world destitute of fire, a barren plain of endless darkness, a place born of betrayal. So, I willed myself, Lord, to link the fire, to paint a new vision. What is thine intent? The eyes? What?
Okay, so yeah, sorry about that. I skipped a whole bunch of text. I didn't know that he talked about the other thing. It looks like in that text somewhere he probably explained a little bit of why there's 2. It seems like he said like he was the one that created the second thing. I'm not 100% sure about that, but that's what it felt like. Alright, let's just go through these real quick. So the Soul of Consumed Osiris will give us the White Dragon Breath Miracle, sorcery, sorry. But we don't have enough for it at the moment. The Soul of the Dancer will give us the Soothing Sunlight Miracle. Soul of Aldrich, I think we looked at it before. Wolf Knight's Greatsword, that's the sword that was laying on the gravestone, and it's weird too. Wolf Knight was the first Abyss Watcher, and his sword is more punishing against creations. So why was the Wolf Knight's sword, at least it very much looked like it, was laying on the Siren's... wait, something to do with Siren's grave. I can't remember which item we picked up. Yeah, we can also get the Moonlight Greatsword, one of the staples of the Dark Souls series. Legendary dragon weapon associated with Seek the Pale Drake. Charged strong attack to its limit to unleash Moonlight Wave. Osiris, the Consumed King, was infatuated with the search for moonlight, but in the end, it never revealed itself to him. Moonlight Vortex, draw sword back, and thrust to unleash torrential moonlight. These swords for the Dancer. Champion Gundyr. Now, Champion Gundyr can give us this halberd. Halberd of Gundyr, the champion received when he was charged with his duty. The old cast iron halberd has the power to break poise and is said to never crumble, seeming to suggest that Gundyr was fated to eternal service from the beginning. Skilled champions charge, hold spirit waste and charge at foe, and use momentum to transition into sweeping strong attack. We've read stuff like that before. We can also, though, get the Prisoner's Chain. Now, the Prisoner's Chain is an interesting one. Portion of a steel chain used to restrain Gundyr. Gain vigor, endurance, and vitality, but take extra damage. A prisoner is one who has stalked everything on a belief, a proclivity most apparent in the greatest of champions. We're going to get this because it's a ring and we need the rings, so we're going to transpose that. As much as like that is good for my character, you know, vigor, endurance, and what's it called, vitality. I think that I don't like when they take something away, like when there's like a what is it? Like a catch-22 sort of attached. So like I get those 3 upgrades, but I take more damage. I don't really like taking more damage. I don't know how much more damage I would take. It might not be that much, and it might be alright. But personally, I like just having things the way they are. And plus, you know, you've got the Ring of Favor as well, which is almost exactly the same thing. In fact, it is exactly the same thing. I guess if you use both, you could have some cool thing as well going. But yeah, personally, I like the way things are. Alright, back to Lothric Castle. So let's see if I can get through. I don't know how much I'm going to get through today. It's taken me like 8 minutes to go through everything that we went through. I'm just going to kill this guy again because I like doing it. Take that. 525, that's a pretty amazing amount of damage. Perfect. Oh, not perfect. Now it's perfect. Lothric Knight leggings, large Titanite shard. Alright. Jeez, did he give me? He gave me like 4,400. That's a lot. Okay, so this bit, same as what we did before. Just roll down here. Jump down here, rush this guy. 1, 2, otherwise he'll turn into that massive dragon thing that we fought before. We went up this side, you'll remember, for the extra Titanite chunks and everything, so we're going this side now. I can't remember if this guy... Yep, this guy's the same thing, take him out. Anything here? There's an item here, 2 twinkling Titanites, that's good. I gotta check this area. Yeah, okay, we're good. Oh crap, I can't get out of here. I jumped down too many things. That was silly. Alright, it's fine, we can just go back up. So we're gonna have to go back through this area. Just run here, attack this guy. Like that. Throwing knives. Attack him as well. Where's the one that climbs over? There we go. 1, 2. And there's one behind me as well. 1, 2. Oh, just one. It only took one that time because it was a counter hit. Which there's a very narrow window for that counter hit, but still. Okay, so back down here. Okay, so now instead of jumping all the way down, we're gonna jump down still, but we're gonna go left instead. So we'll just do this. Again, watch out for the fire up the top. Oh crap, I could have got that too. We'll get it later, it's fine. Alright, here, there's a, yeah, you gotta be pretty careful. There's like an undead, what's it called? bring this guy back. Because there's an undead dude, a hollow, like up the top there. And he's throwing that that stuff that makes it not possible for you to use Estus. So, yeah, you want to be careful of that. See if I can get this guy's attention without attracting the attention of the other hollow. Come on. Beautiful. 1, 2, I'm gonna get hit. Oh, I dodged it. I think while I was swinging, I got a lucky dodge there. Okay, still not over. 1, 2. Is he up there? I think he's moved away slightly. Let's quickly go get him. We'll go down this path here to the left in a sec. Okay, he's gonna try and throw it again, isn't he? Yep. Nice. Alright, so that takes care of him. Grab this. Raw gem. Alright, don't really need that, but it's there. Okay, so now there are 2 guys over here. Now this is a pretty tough fight. In fact, I'm trying to think of whether... I don't think I'm even going to get there today because it takes so long to get up to what I'm trying to get to. Let's rush this guy. Yes, that's exactly what I wanted. Oh, okay, that worked out alright. Oh, no it didn't. Damn you. Oh, almost. One, 2. 1. 1. And... goodbye. Oh, damn. His shield got in the way. Kick, kick. Don't do it. Ah, got him. Just in time. Phew, that was close. What did they drop? Lothric Knight Gauntlets and Large Titanite Shard. Okay. There's a path. I'll just have a quick look. I don't think there's any other items down here. No. And no. There's this guy whose gear you can break apart. There's an item up there, and it takes quite a while to get up to that bit. I'll try and do it today, but we'll see. This is a pretty tough area. You want to take it, like, especially on your first go, take it real slow. Now down here to these stairs on the right, there's going to be an enemy that we fought before, and I mentioned that we have to fight him 3 times in the game. He is so annoying, and I don't know how to beat him well, but I'm gonna try anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just gonna go for it like as much as I can. That's pretty good. 1, 2, 3. Oh, one more. Yes, alright, pretty good. I'm very happy with that. I can't believe I got through that with only having to use 1 Estus. In fact, if I had put the ring on, I would have had to only use definitely 1. I would have been at full health. That went so well. Okay, Spirit Tree Crest Shield. We'll look at that in a sec. Titanite Scale, and I think it's another Titanite Scale. This one's facing back. No, Twinkling Titanite and more Twinkling Titanite. Okay, so a little weird room with just like a bunch of Titanite and shield. So let's have a look at that. Shield is that one. Spirit Tree. Where is it? Here we go. Spirit Tree Crest Shield. Actually, you know what? Let me just compare this. Alright, so these 3 shields, right? Let's have a look here. So we got Crest. It has a large amount of dark absorption. The Dragon Crest has a large amount of fire absorption. And the Spirit Tree has a large amount of lightning absorption, and the rest of their attributes sort of scale approximately with the same thing. So here we've got 86 dark and 56 fire, but here we've got 89 dark, so we get 3 extra, 89 fire, so we get 3 extra for fire, and 53 dark, and then we lose that 3 again. So if you add all those numbers together, especially for these 2, you'll still get the same number because they've moved the 3 in either direction. This one here might be a bit low because you got 43, 56. I don't know, it could be the same. It's hard to tell with this one. 83. Actually, this one overall might be better. Can't do the math in my head just yet, but yeah, I think this one has the most, because this one has 40. These two have 43, and this one has 83 in that place and 56 in the other. Yeah, so this one has a very good amount of lightning resist. We're actually going to be using that not soon, but eventually. I think on the final boss. Let's put it that way. Alright, so now, the only way to go... What the hell's going on with that? Oh my god, the game is like slightly screwed up. That dragon that's flying like in the background, it's like all rainbow colored. That's not supposed to be happening. Alright, so we've got a whole bunch of fire damage going on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to step away, because the only way to go from now is to run across to the other side. So let's see if I can do that. You might get burnt, but just hold your shield up, keep running, and jump. Nice, I got there. Alright, this place sucks real bad. A lot of hollows, a lot of people throwing fire bombs, a lot of barrels everywhere. Just keep moving. Ow. As you can see, oh damn. Heal if you need to, roll. I like going up this side first, because to get to the ones over there you have to climb up the ladder, and it's, whoa. And it takes a while to climb up that ladder and leaves you vulnerable. What the hell? They drop Titanite chunks? Wow, that's interesting. It's not a big deal, because later on we can actually buy Titanite chunks, so you can just farm souls with them. But that's pretty cool. Okay, let's clear out these guys. So there's one here. There's one here. You just have to kind of like look around the place, see where you can find them. This one here is probably the most important, because when he does that, the others are supposed to attack, I think. But luckily I stopped him. That is a mimic, so we're going to have to be very careful. Titanite chunk. Wow, they drop them fairly regularly. Pale pine resin, that adds magic? I think it's magic. Magic to the right hand weapon. And there's another guy out here. Another two. These assassin dudes. There we go. Anything? No, nothing from these guys. And here is another Titanite scale, as if we needed more. Titanite scale, I've definitely explained it before, but it's it allows you to upgrade the transposed weapons. So when you make them with Lothric, you can actually upgrade them. But I haven't really made... I've probably made one, but I can't think of what it is. Alright, let's take out the mimic. No, we're alright in health. Okay, this one can be a real pest. When he's like laid down like that, it can be... or crawling, I should say. There we go. Alright, nice, that went perfectly. 3 Titanite scales. Okay, we're gonna go over there in a sec, but the thing we want to do first is we want to pull this switch, or lever. That'll open the main doorway, so we've created a shortcut there, and grab this item here, Large Soul of Weary Warrior. Don't worry about going down there and defeating anyone else, just do those 2 things. And then we're going to run over here and take out these 3 amigos. 1, 2, missed. Alright, now for one of the worst sections in the game. I'm not great with this, I'm going to try my best. It's a pretty tricky section, but we'll see how it works out. I've definitely got enough Estus to survive, it's just frustrating. Alright, so over there you can see there's something going on with that dragon's foot. When you get close, it transforms into that thing that we've been fighting recently and at the beginning of the game. The one in the Consume King's Garden, and then the one like right at the beginning, and even the ones at the bottom that we were trying to stop from transforming. You want to be careful because it does throw curses at you, so that's just to let you know. Okay, now if we just keep attacking, there we go, it spawns. Make sure you start off with a good strong attack. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? We don't really need a Chloranthy ring for this. I'm going to chuck on the Ashen Estus, oh sorry, just a normal Estus ring. I'm going to wait until it sort of attacks. Oh my god, that was a massive curse damage. And I almost died. Alright, let's climb back up. But you know what's good about that is that now... actually, I was going to say now he's stopped moving, and he has. But I do need to wait for this curse to run out. It's far too dangerous. I don't think I have any moss fruit. Oh, I have one. And it only boosts my resistance, doesn't actually take it away. This could help, maybe. Yeah. Bleeding, poison, toxin, or toxic. Frost. Do not use a purging stone. Absolutely do not. I think that does work, but do not use a purging stone. Alright, here we go. I could level to full, but I'm not going. I mean, level to full. Get more health, but we'll wait until that happens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got it. Okay, and once you do that, that sort of like destroys the dragon completely. And we get 2 Titanite chunks, 2 embers, 1 large Titanite shard, and another ember from defeating that. And now there's only 1 more dragon to kill, and it's on that side. But I think that dragon is actually, he doesn't breathe fire. Only the other one does. I'm not exactly sure why, because I think it did breathe fire before. Okay, now the graphics have fixed themselves. It did breathe fire before, but for whatever reason, killing that first dragon causes him to stop, I think. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's the case. Let's go back to the Chloranthy ring before I forget. And up here, this is the item that was right at the very top of the section with those little assassins. Down here, this little like ledge to drop down to and then to get to the bottom doesn't have any items, but in the New Game Plus or New Game Plus Plus, I can't remember which one it is, one of the +1/+2 rings is there. So just to note that. Let's have a look. Okay, we could jump down there so that I can collect the item that I missed, but we won't. Instead, we'll go up here, collect this, Titanite scale, and then we can just drop down here. Grab this ember. As you can see, the dragon isn't doing anything. He also, like, you can't attack him. You basically just go through him. Oh, there's a knight here. And another one. Okay, so yeah, there are those items. I'm not going to head up to that gate just yet, because when we get close, the knight will come and attack us, so I don't want that just yet. Let's get this item before I completely forget about it. Just drop down here. Could have used Silver Cat Ring, big deal. Oh good, yeah, Undead Bone Shard. Definitely want that. That is really good. In fact, that is so good that we are only missing 1 more Undead Bone Shard to get to +8. And the reason I make a note of that is because the last 2 Estus Shards and Undead Bone Shards, like when we get the next Undead Bone Shards, the last 2 Estus and Undead Bone Shards are located in the Smoldering Lake, which I left behind like ages ago, but we will be going back there eventually. Like I said, I think that area, I find that area personally a lot more difficult than these areas, and that's why I like to leave it to last. So we'll go back there eventually. Let's see now. Here, alright, we don't have much time left, but I do kind of want to clear this. Wait. Oh yeah, I've been through there. Oh good, I somehow managed to aggro this guy. And the reason that that's so good is because I didn't aggro the other one that's behind the healer dude. Come on, come on. One more. Oh, really? You have to heal now. Roll. Come on, man. Roll. Heal. Alright. Wait for it. You also notice he's doing... Oh, hang on. Come on. Yes. I should take out the healer, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. There's 2 of them. That's what's making it so difficult. Yeah. Come on. Okay, he's doing that again. Did the other guy... No, the other guy didn't aggro on me. You'll notice he's doing damage to me when I'm... Oh, that was a good dodge. Yes. When he hits me with his weapon. The reason for that is because his damage is not entirely physical. I think that the damage he places on his weapon when he casts his hand over it is magical damage, but the sword that he's using has an innate, I think, lightning affinity to it, and because my shield doesn't really protect that well against lightning, it's causing me some harm. Come on, is that enough? That's enough. Cool, he's dead. I want to try only going through these areas once because they can be a pain. Where's the next bonfire? Oh god, yeah, I just realized I have to defeat the boss to get to the next bonfire. That kind of sucks. Alright, well, I'm not going to fight the boss in this episode, but I will almost certainly fight him in the next episode. How much? I haven't really got much time left. Alright, probably be ending this in a sec. I just want to grab a few more things. Alright, so to note, the next boss is actually up there, but we don't want to fight him just yet because there's a ton of stuff to get. Okay, here's a sunlight medal. This is the first and only sunlight medal that you can pick up. A medal received by members of the Warrior of Sunlight Covenant for victory over the final foe when summoned. A summoner also gains the same medal. The medal, engraved with the holy symbol of the sun, is slightly warm and reminds one of the great honor of a shared victory. Alright, that is a shortcut that we can't use yet, but I think there's some items in there. That's where the boss is. That's where we can defeat the dragon. Inside here, what was that? Inside here is the Warrior of Sunlight Covenant, where we can like offer the, what was this? Where we can offer the medals. Here we can summon Cirrus of the Sunless Realms to help us, which we will be doing. I don't think there's anyone else we can summon. No? Okay. If you're like online active, you'll probably see a ton of summon signs here for the boss. And we're going to use this to open up a shortcut. And basically having this shortcut means that we can use a bonfire to get back to this place. I don't think this one has any secrets, so we'll just face this way. I can level once, almost twice soon. And this will take us back to Lothric Castle, like almost the beginning of Lothric Castle. So yeah, this section. I don't want to fight these guys again, but it looks like I'm going to have to. Oh crap, I didn't want to do that. Now. Ow. Ow. Oh, that's not good. Please don't kill me. Damn. Stupid pillar. I knew I should have run. The pillar got me. Alright, where was my thing? Lothric Castle? No, Dragon Barracks. I was at Dragon Barracks. Alright, that's fine. Alright, so what I'm going to do is, next time, I'm going to go back. I guess I'll start near that bonfire. I'll grab my body, amber up, take the elevator all the way back up to that area, and then we can continue from there. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the time being. This is the end of episode 37 of Let's Platinum Dark Souls 3. My name is Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and I'll see you next time.